Hello, welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy YouTube, and Big Daddy YouTube is about just varieties, really.
You're right.
Varieties. Um, and it's new channel. I would like you to please subscribe, and follow, and like, and comment. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of conversation. This is where everybody can, you can say, you can even give us something to talk about. You can help us on developing this YouTube together by telling us what you want us to maybe talk or search for or bring to the table. It's your channel. No, I would say it's your channel, really. Anything you want me to discuss, this is Big Daddy himself, and we are at your service. So let's start. Let's see. Big Daddy today wants to, let's say, in today's, like, now we're in our 50s, and in today's stone age, it's more like there is not anything love anymore. I think there's not, even in, there's nothing like love.
Yeah, is there still love?
Is there still love?
Is there still love?
To be honest, that is, when you say is there still love, well, it's a very deep word, and I really find it very, very even. I have to think hard. I have to think far and wide to really say this is really a deep. This is a conversation that needs to be spoken about.
Right. And that's wide.
It is so wide and it is so deep. And when you said, is there still love in today's marriage, in today's youth, even in families? Love, no. I would say even relationship, friendship. There's nothing like love. You will use the word, but it's not real.
It's not real. It's
okay.
Not real. It's not real.
And
people are very selfish.
People are very selfish, and even coming to marriage, people nowadays. I remember in the 80s, I mean, when I was still young, in the 80s, people use I'm in love. Even in the song, you see in love.
Yeah, that's right.
Nowadays, you see, even all the rappers, all the singers, all the Davidos, all the Wizkid, all the Chris Daniel, nobody use in love.
No. It's out of the dictionary.
In their songs, nobody used in love. That was a thing of the past. That was the olden days. It's not something you hear any longer.
That's antique now.
It's antique. Even if you use I'm in love with you, people look at you as old-fashioned. And with that being said, the I'm in love thing, the more it withers away from relationship, the more it withers away from the society, the more there is nothing like marriage. People live together like partners.
That's right, yeah.
People just live together like partners. People don't live together like husband and wife. There's nothing like marriage. Even people don't want, husband and wife don't want each other's progress.
No.
They don't want, they see everything is my thing, your thing. Even if you go to the uni and go and study or you become a doctor, nobody's going to, the wife cannot support the husband. You will be thinking, that's his thing.
That's his thing.
You see?
In fact, they even come with the idea of an open marriage, open relationship.
Open relationship. So whatsoever he is doing, even whatsoever the woman is doing, is her thing. The husband is even scared to support her, thinking if I support her and I develop her business, I develop her life, and then she became a medical doctor, she became a lawyer, and she became a this, then she follow someone else. That it will make that want to not want to even support her. So, and that's the same goes to the woman as well. So there's nothing in love anymore.
So what really causes it? What do you think is the real problem behind it?
Well, the real problem behind this situation, I mean, it's a lot, because the society is changing. Technology is also can be a big factor, but society is changing. The world is changing. People are becoming more selfish. People are becoming like self-centered. People are just to themselves. It's just me, myself, and I kind of world that we're living in now. Everybody to themselves. Nobody want to share their own space. So everything anyone is doing is for themselves. If people marry or be in a relationship is for a purpose. It might as well be like a business deal.
It is a business deal. It's about what they can gain from it.
That's it.
What I can get from it. Then I think even my own take on it as well, like you rightly put it, it's like people don't really understand what love really is.
No.
I think the definition of love
Mm.
is not really understood
Okay.
as to know if they are in love
Yeah.
or they're not in love.
No, they're in love, but they're not in love. Yeah.
So people see likeness
Mhm.
as love.
People even use likeness on each other.
Yeah, some will just use them. And I like him. I like her.
Seriously, I've seen husband and wife
Mhm.
that they would even the pastor was like, "Do you take this woman as your lawful wedded wife?"
wife.
And the man said, "Yes, I do." And he said, "You may not kiss the bride." And when he kissed her, I said, "I really like you." I'm like, "This is on the wedding day. You're using the word I really like
That's
you."
just likeness. I mean, yes.
I mean, this is that not a difference between the like and love? The word like and love now is that kind of marinates it together.
Yeah.
It becomes bizarre.
It is.
Why marry somebody you cannot
Exactly.
use the word
And mind you,
love?
that's why it's easier for them to cheat on each other.
And
Because
they
they're
don't
not
feel
really in
feel
love.
any guilt. Yeah.
They don't really feel any guilt.
Mm.
Because they only like that person. Maybe because of the boobs or because of the pretty
Yeah, you
face.
can cook.
Because of the nice ass, you can
Yeah.
cook.
Mhm.
You know, look after him when he's
When he was down.
When he was down, he was there. It's the one that is
People
there.
all yes, and that's
So there's
another
a
thing.
reason. There's
Many people has always gone for shoulder to cry on,
children to cry on.
and shoulder to cry on is
That's
settled.
that's the worst. That's the worst person to marry. I mean, that's what them to say you fall in love with, because you never fall in love with that person.
No.
You just a shoulder to cry on. You know, just cry on that shoulder and just move on.
Yeah.
But to marry somebody that
Some people get stuck on shoulders to cry
shoulder to
on,
cry on.
and they don't know how to get out of it. They end up giving shoulders to cry on, having a baby with shoulders to cry on. And that it was at their lowest. It was actually dating. It wasn't even a date. It was
Maybe taking advantage of that person.
yeah, taking advantage.
It's for
person
that
is
person's vulnerable time.
Vulnerable states.
Vulnerable states. Yeah. That's it.
So taking advantage of that person and then making that person to be in the family or in a relationship or having to carry a child for that person, and now saying, now you're mine. By the time that one the brain kicks in, I think, what have I got myself into? Another mess.
Yeah.
Now how am I going to get myself up? Now they're going to see each other as like you people be thinking, how did they manage to get it together? How did they manage to get pregnant? How did they manage? There was never how. They were never together.
That's right.
It was a shoulder to cry. It was a trap.
And they might even just patch it up in marriage just because of the society.
Society will say. But that's a trap.
Now they're pregnant and there's pregnancies in there. And so, which means some people even just marry, they get into the marriage because of the children.
Because of the
and
trap.
they keep themselves in marriage because of the children.
And what do you think they should do?
I mean, the thing is, once you know, my own take is, once you know that you're in it, not for the right reason, get out at the earliest possible time.
What about a pregnancy gets in?
Even if pregnancy gets in, nowadays,
pregnancy,
pregnancy shouldn't be a reason.
To be
you can't use a child to tie yourself down.
No,
because
that is
for
hurting.
someone to be in a relationship that is not in love with that person, the person can never be happy.
And the child will suffer.
The child will suffer. So what's the point of, you're staying together because of the kids and you're totally
the child will
unhappy?
be messed up.
Child will be messed up. No, just get out when you can. You know, I mean, you can always pay your child support and everything.
Seriously.
And go and marry someone that you know you genuinely in love with.
Another generation.
That's the thing. So it's not a new thing to be single fathers and single mothers and everything.
It's safer.
It's safer.
Because number one, for your sanity, it's safe.
Yeah.
For the sake of you rebuilding yourself back and not beating yourself up, it's better to just be alone.
That's right. Yeah.
And also for the sake of not destroying another generation into the mess they've created, it's better to be alone.
Of course.
That's the sensible thing there. If they stay there, then they'll be using the word like. Later they will not even be able to use alike. Some of them even calling themselves horrible names like insult names, and see that as norm. It becomes norm to them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because they don't even know how this happened. They can't explain to anybody what really transacted that it led to a relationship. They can't tell.
That's right. I mean, if you look at a typical case is this TV presenter. What's his name again? that they always kind of match them up on TV, and when they will start fighting, the guy will be saying that she's the one that actually told, because she was like shoulder to cry on when I don't know if he divorced.
Yeah.
Heyman, what's his name?
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Can't remember that.
So I mean, apparently, when there's a problem, if you just shoulder to cry on, then by the time the so-called likeness disappears, what they like each other for, they can start to pick each other's fault.
Seriously.
And the whole thing falls apart.
Seriously. I just think, you know, today, let's bring the word, let's try to start using the word. And now I think, let's start using the word more love to ourselves. Let's start from even when we giving back to our children, let's start telling them how much we care about them, we love them. Let's start saying love to even our partners. If you and try and be in the relationship, try and take your time not to rush into marriage. Marriage is not something to rush into. You know, you can date. Marriage is something and date carefully. But marriage is something that should be the last option and should be, you know what, I'm done with anything out there. This is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. You should be able to know that and be in your right mind when you're making this decision. Don't be low, don't be destroyed. Not after another breakup, then you jump into another one. That's not sanity. That's not your sanity at that state. So to be single, it's not a crime. It's never a crime. I've been single before for long, and it's not a crime. Wait for your time. The right person will come. What will I say? Let's also make sure you wait for someone that you, in your heart to heart, you can say, this was my love at first sight. Love don't grow. It's got to be love at first sight. It's not love, oh, maybe, don't worry, we catch up. You know, love doesn't do that.
You have to be in love with that person.
You can't be catching it up.
No, you don't catch it. You can maintain it. You can maintain it and service that love that is there. But it has to be there first.
The love has to be there. The line love has to be there. If it's not there, you cannot say, I will make sure we see how we can work it out, or we grow and we meet us along the way. Love doesn't meet anybody along the way.
It's true.
Because so many things will happen along that way. And when you are not strong together from the beginning, they're going to end up falling apart.
Of course.
And many people either kill themselves or fall apart. So let there be love from the beginning. When that's what God is. The love was there in the beginning, even for Adam and Eve. So any calamities that come with the way, the serpents, everything that tormented them, that threw trials at them, the reason why they succeed was because there was love in the beginning. You need love in the beginning. When you have love in the beginning, love conquers. That's why then you will keep strong. You understand? Me and my husband, we've been together now like 30 years. At least 30 years. We look young.
We look young, yeah.
But
first we're in love. So when you're in love, it makes you feel younger. You look younger.
You're nearly 60, but when you are in the right relationship, when you are with the right person, when with the person that you can say, I'm in love with this person, you're going to look very young. You're going to look after each other. You're going to care for each other. You don't want to be in your old age and be lonely. But I mean, I don't say it's anything wrong in lonely, because Akon sang the song anyway. But you will be able to have somebody there for you, somebody that you know, both of you care, look after each other, and be there for each other. Because nowadays, I know you are going to round up fast. Nowadays, even most of the kids don't really stay with, look after their parents. So it's good to have somebody that's
very selfish.
So you have somebody that you're in love with, as a husband, as a friend, that's a best friend, a lover, a carer, somebody that you know, the two of you grow all together and care for each other and compatible. So,
that's true.
So I mean, I'll say this is a new channel to us now, and there's going to be many things it's going to be a loving channel. You're going to love it. I just want you to subscribe to this channel, leave comments, also subscribe to it, leave your comments,
and share it to your friends.
Share it to your friends, and anything you want us to discuss that you think we might give you ideas on, please do not hesitate to bring it on the table, and we're always ready to look into it. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And Merry Christmas in advance.
Oh yes.
I know it's a bit early, but I will still say it anyway. So Merry Christmas in advance. You take care and sleep tight.